Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol COOP. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. It does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance easier to see. I did this analysis on Monday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, certainly some updates here need to be made. First thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning. Just get rid of that line up there. Sure, that level pertains, just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's lines and clutter all over the place. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So going forward, and that is exactly where the price was rejected from today, right there around $8.60-ish is going to be that initial level. You also have the purple line right there, the 50-period moving average. So it's kind of a double whammy right now where you have not only the 50-period, but you also have this previous area of support right there, both acting as resistance. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the price can't break above it or anything like that. I'm just saying it makes sense why the price did struggle and is currently struggling right around this 860-ish area. So again, by no means is it impossible for the price to get up through it. I'm just saying from a kind of a logistics standpoint, it makes sense why the price is struggling. Now, what about areas of support? Well, the main area of support, and the one that I would consider pretty important going into not only Wednesday, but really the remainder of the week, is right here around $8.35. The reason that level, at least in my opinion, is so important is, let's say the price were to come down here and then just continue on down. What would that be doing to the price at that point in time? That would literally be putting the price right back to where it was before this very nice bounce started. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of any sort of true power or anything like that. Whereas in the event the price did come down here, however, in this situation, behave like that before starting to work its way back upwards, what would you have here? Well, now you would have a set of lows right there. You'd have that set of lows down there. If you envision each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And again, in this situation, I'm just defining and quantifying progress as that 835-ish mark. Overall, though, interesting chart. The week is young, still 3 days left. So let's see how this one continues to play out. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.